Hello everybody and welcome back to another figure review. Finally, it has been a while, but as I had mentioned in a previous catch-up vlog, I haven't really had any figures that I feel warranted an unboxing, but today, as you can see, I have one of my ultimate Love Live waifus. Today we will be unboxing the final Alter figure, and obviously it is the Ellie figure. She is the last figure to be released from the School Idol Festival line that they have been releasing, and I am extremely excited to finally have her, to finally have the last piece basically of my pre-orders for this line. Now, originally Ellie was supposed to be released back in September, but because of Alter's change in plans, because of multiple figure releases, it didn't release until this month, December, and I was very excited to actually have this arrive before Christmas and just after my birthday actually, so it's like a belated birthday gift and an early Christmas present for me. Now, Ellie is actually one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive figure of this line. Before shipping in Canadian, she ended up coming to around, I believe, $200 Canadian for me. And then with shipping, which was EMS, it was an extra $40, I believe, $40 or $45. So around $250 total. However, with EMS, Ellie's figure did end up arriving in 4 days from Japan to Ontario, Canada to me. Now that might have arrived a little bit quicker because Canada Post, especially around December, Christmas time, they go a little crazy with trying to get as many packages out as possible before the holidays. So my package might have been rushed, so if you order something with EMS from Amiyami, it might not be 4 days, but it might be. It depends on the time of year. Now, right off the bat, what I noticed with this figure is the size of this box. Like, this box size is ridiculous. And for this figure review, I'm going to be comparing Ellie a lot to my Umi Alter figure, because with Umi, if you've seen my previous figure unboxing for her, her base is one of the larger bases, and her box is actually one of the larger boxes of the Alter figure series. So this is Umi's box. Out of all of the boxes that I've gotten for these Alter figures, Umi's was the largest so far. And then you get Ellie's, and you look at how massive it is in comparison. So that just goes to show there's a little bit more to Ellie than the others. Obviously, you could tell from the stock photos they've had on the internet, there's a lot going on with Ellie. Now, before I even open this box, I can literally look into what the base looks like on this figure, and it is fucking massive. That was the first thing that I noticed. I was like, oh yeah, the figure looks really good. What is that base? Why is that base so massive? But it's because Ellie has a lot of components to her. She has her microphone stand, she has her bow tails that really cascade down. So obviously she's gonna need a bigger base. Alright, so this is the base. It is literally like the size of my head. It is so big. Oh my god, Ellie, your base is fucking massive. So this is Ellie's base. Now let me just grab Umi off the side. So like I was saying, Umi's base so far was the largest one of the series, and then you see Ellie's in comparison. So like all the other Love Live figures, very simple base, has the peg for where the foot goes in, and then just a diamond pattern with Eli Ayase Love Live School Idol Festival. Nothing too dramatic, but also very elegant, I guess, for the figures. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the base figure. The base figure is now on here. Obviously, her tail bow part comes separately, so I'm gonna put that on in a second. But I wanted to mention that I feel like Ellie is the most extravagant figure of the Alter line. A lot of people noticed her details in her outfit are insane. Like, I really liked the details in the Umi figure, but Ellie is, like I said, she's super extra. Alright, so this is the part for her for her bow. As you can see, there's one single piece, and then her actual tail pieces are movable, so that I guess you can like move them. So be very careful if you're moving them so that you don't snap them off when you're unboxing this. I want to be very, very careful right now, because that's all I need is to snap the bows. Oh my god.
5 hours later.
Yes! Hello everybody, welcome to the part 2 of this video. Obviously it is a different time of day. It is now dark outside. If I seem a bit defeated, that is because I started this video off earlier today, and when I was trying to put this figure on its base, it took me about 20 minutes to do. And of course I had to leave after that. I couldn't finish recording this unboxing. And then about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, I tried to record this part, and my camera ended up not recording after I was talking for 20 minutes. So I'm doing a take 2 of this second part of this unboxing review. Like I said, I'm just so defeated right now, so hopefully we can get through this review and unboxing without any troubles if my luck goes my way. So like I said, it took me about 20 minutes after I had put the skirt bow on the figure, and to put her back on the base, it took me 20 minutes. I don't know if that's because I am just incompetent at putting figures back on bases, or if it's literally just very specific how you needed to put her foot on there. I don't know. So just be aware, if you're putting her back on the base, it might take you 20 minutes. So we're going to move on to the sculpt of the figure. Beautiful pose, first off. Very Ellie-esque. She's not a very excited character in general, like Rin or Honoka, that kind of thing. So this pose is just perfect for her. It's in that jumping motion again, where she has one foot down, one up. Looks very cute, but then with the hand on the side and then the way her skirt falls, very elegant. And that's Ellie. She's very mature, obviously. She's a 3rd year, super elegant, very beautiful. It screams Ellie. Starting at the sculpt of her hair, not the best. Not what I was really expecting, especially with how Umi's hair was very detailed. Lots of strands of hair just sculpted outwards. Ellie's hair is less so, obviously. Her ponytail is more of a big chunk of modeled plastic. Not a lot of strands coming off of it. So I was a little disappointed in that. But I am also comparing to the Alpha and Omega Halloween Ellie, which has a lot going on in her hair. So, I mean, considering she's got so much else going on in her outfit, I can kind of forgive the hair a little bit. This figure has no visible seam lines elsewhere. They do so good at hiding the seam lines either underneath gloves or where the stockings would attach onto the thigh. Like, they do an incredible job. So no visible seam lines in terms of that. I'm trying to even see on the skirt or bow tails, and I don't even see any seam lines on those. So the bow tails are literally one piece of plastic, not divided, which is beautiful. Moving on from sculpt and posing and that sort of thing, I'm going to talk about the color. Even from the photos. Immediately when I saw those photos online, I knew that this colored figure was going to be gorgeous. Oh my god. Immediately when you put gold, blue, red, and then black, like any combination of that, you know it's going to be so glamorous. It is gorgeous. In person, the matte metallic blue, beautiful. Like, oh, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so elegant. It works so perfectly with the figure. And then adding in a deep, rich red to the figure, and on top of that, a checkered pattern. Oh, it just brings out so much in this. It makes it pop, especially on the skirt tails. And then you have some pieces on the skirt here as well. and then you have a little bit here and there, just little pops of this color all throughout. And then you add in that gold, again, making it so glamorous, that really like, I'm rich, bitch, kind of look. It is beautiful. I can't say anything bad about the color. Even the black areas on most of this figure have gold sparkles in it. Again, adds that very rich, I was going to say flavor, that rich feeling to the figure, which is gorgeous, and it fits Ellie so well. I noticed there was a little bit of streaky marks of a darker color on the white. So I don't know if that's from the buttons or if my figure just happened to be kind of dirty or whatever. So it might be something found throughout all the figures, or it might just be mine. So maybe keep an eye out for that, but everything else is painted beautifully. No paint transfer, nothing like that, and yeah, no flaws, no scratches, no nothing of the sort, so that's great. Well, I can't really say too much else on this figure. I touched on everything in terms of the pose, the expression, the colors, that sort of thing. But if there's anything that I did not touch on, or if you have any questions about this figure, feel free to ask them in the comments down below. I won't be afraid to answer, especially if I'm speeding through these types of reviews, and especially since I'm recording this for the second time. I might have forgotten to add in something, so be sure to do that if you want. If you want, you can follow me on my figure collection. I will be posting more photos that I take of this figure and my other figures up on there. You can also follow me on other social media to keep up with me through the holidays and in future days to come. Don't be afraid also to check out my other unboxing and reviews on this channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more future content. Because this is the end of 2017, thank you all so much for watching my videos, for showing me support. I am so grateful to each and every one of you that either comments or watches or likes or interacts of any sort. And if you are a little soul that doesn't really interact too much, just know that I do appreciate you, that you are here, that you are around, and that you're enjoying something that I am creating. From me to you, have a Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, have a Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. I know you guys are in the middle of that currently. And if I don't make another video before the end of the year, have a Happy New Year, and I will see you all in 2018. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!